Greetings. Today I am going to show you how you can use a smartphone as a teleprompter for both recording and projecting. Today I will be using my Samsung Galaxy Note, but you can also use an iPhone. I don't mean using your phone for only projecting the script, but for both projecting and recording at once with the same device. I have been using homemade teleprompters and this Glide Gear Solo webcam teleprompter. This cost me about $150 last year. By adopting this smartphone method, you will be able to record videos faster and not fumble for words. Your confidence will be boosted by a ton. It is very easy to set up. All you need is a smartphone and an app, and you just have to mount it on a tripod, and then you are ready to go. You don't have to assemble a teleprompter and light stand and etc. So you'll save a lot of money if you don't have to purchase a teleprompter, because teleprompters can cost anything between hundreds to thousands of dollars. Hi, my name is Dr. A.K. Venkatachalam. I am an orthopedic surgeon in Chennai, India. I make tech and do-it-yourself videos for maximizing the uses of your devices like smartphones, tablets, iPads for teaching, broadcasting, for online telemedicine conferences and online consultation. You can find these videos on my YouTube channel, Madras Joint Replacement Center. If you are recording videos for YouTube by reading from a script on paper or from your laptop, then your eyes will dart back and forth from the camera to the script, or you may look down to consult your script and then face the camera. This has been greatly reduced by the common use of teleprompters. However, as I mentioned before, teleprompters can be expensive. I made two of these homemade teleprompters for almost no cost. See how I made them over here. Due to recent advances in teleprompter app technology, you can now use your smartphones, tablets and iPads as teleprompters. I have made two previous videos on the same topic over here, one with an iPad and another with a tablet. You need not purchase or make a teleprompter. Today I am going to show you how you can use a smartphone. You will need to use the front facing camera of your phone, as I am doing right now. You should download a paid app on the App Store called PromptSmart Pro. It costs $30, but it is worth the price because of a unique feature called Voice Track. The Voice Track feature allows the script to scroll according to your speech. So when you pause while speaking, the script will also pause. It will not keep on scrolling in a fixed speed, and then you may have to struggle catching up with it. You will be chasing the script rather than go at your natural speed. One can use other free apps also from the App Store, but those will need some understanding and more adjustments. I will make a video on the usage of free teleprompter apps for recording and projecting and recording videos. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Madras Joint Replacement Center, if you want to know when that video comes out, and press the bell icon to get a notification. This unique feature, Voice Track feature, follows your speech. So if you pause speaking, the script will pause and will not keep on scrolling. You can adjust the position of the script to just below the lens in portrait mode, or just to the side of the lens in landscape mode, as I have done now. Even though the script is not positioned exactly over the lens, unlike a camera behind a conventional teleprompter, it will be close enough to be barely noticeable from a distance. At this distance there may be you can probably notice it, but if I were to sit back 10 to 15 feet, you will not notice anything. Let me show you how to use this feature. Open the PromptSmart Pro app in your phone. Choose the script you will be speaking from and adjust its settings. The settings icon is at the bottom. First, set it to record video with the front facing camera. Set the camera to picture in picture to see your picture on the camera, but the phone is going to keep recording anyway, so you don't have to bother, you need not have to see the script, but that's for just for your confidence that your framing is correct, that if you are using a green screen, that you are within the canvas of the green screen. Increase the resolution to 1920 by 1080. Then adjust the font size and page margins according to your distance from the tab. Close the app. In order to restrict the footprint of the app on your phone screen when you are using it, you have to do a slight hack after closing it. After closing the PromptSmart Pro app, press the Reset button. This button, as you know, is located to the left side of the home button. When you do this, the PromptSmart Pro app icon with the app will appear, but it will not occupy the full screen. Press on the icon of the app. On doing so, it will ask you if you want to open the app in split screen mode or pop-up mode. Choose the split screen mode. On doing so, the app will open and will occupy one half of the screen. You have to press this app first so that it is first in line and lines up with the camera. If you choose some other app, which I am going to describe now, if you choose some other app first, then that app will come next to the camera. So you should choose and press the PromptSmart Pro app first, because that is your business app for right now. Choose split screen mode and in one half of phone screen, and then to occupy the rest of the phone screen, you can choose another app. I have now chosen my some other app now, and that is filling up the other half of the screen to occupy the balance of the screen. The other app should be a non-camera app. It should not be your camera, because this requires your camera. PromptSmart Pro app will be positioned next to or below the front facing camera lens. When you hit the run button, as the script is just adjacent to the lens, it will appear as if your eyes are looking into the lens itself directly. Your photo will be a free floating window which you can drag and position in an unobtrusive manner to not obstruct your view of the script. Start the narration by pressing the start button and read from the script. After finishing, be sure to save the video in the app itself. If you want to use your iPhone to accomplish the same task, the technique is similar but one step easier. You can see that video on iPads over here. I have created videos on making homemade teleprompters. Learn about them here. I have made another video on how to use the GlideGear WB teleprompter on your laptop and desktop. Now I am recording the screen of my Samsung Note phone, and I'm going to show you how to set up the PromptSmart Pro app in your phone for prompting, and then how to set up the phone itself for both prompting and recording. So here on my screen, here is the PromptSmart Pro app here. I'm opening this app now, and the script which I want is right there at the top, Samsung tablet teleprompter. I just click on it, and at the bottom here there's a gear icon. I press on it, and you can see that I can adjust the font size here. So I am happy with 22 CT, and the color can be changed to whatever I want now, but I'm happy with blue, or you can have white also. The background color also you can choose whatever you want. That was the previous one was the font color, and this is the background color. Scroll setting, I'm using voice track here, and since I'm going to be speaking directly from the phone, I won't be needing to mirror it. So we'll scroll down to the bottom here, and I'm going to enable video recording. So when I enable video recording, I just toggle that button on, and it is now set to record my screen and set to record myself also. So here you can see the options. So necessarily we have to use the front camera, because we want to see the script as well as we want to record our face while talking. So it has to be the front facing camera for this method. On-screen display options, it can be behind the text, but picture in picture is better because your photo or the footprint of your photo will be restricted to a small rectangle and you can move it anywhere. With that, the other one you don't have any options of moving it. Then the video quality options. So by default it is the lowest. So you can set it to 190 into 180 as I've just done now, and that's it now. So now we are ready. The app has been configured, and now we are ready to record. So for that we have to get out of this app and get out of here and exit the app now. Now we have exited the app. So now I have to open the app, but in a technical manner. For that I will be pressing the recents button over here, which is next to the home button, and now you can see the PromptSmart Pro app has appeared. So I just click on the icon over there, and then it asks me what I want to do. Should I open it in split screen view or pop-up view? I will choose to use the split screen view. So now the app is has opened, and it is confined to a space next to the camera lens in landscape mode on my Samsung phone. The balance of the space of my screen has to be filled with some other app. So I am going to use Gmail account, and now you can see that my phone screen has been divided equally and is shared equally by the PromptSmart app to the left and my email to the right. Since it is using my camera, since it needs to use my camera, I'll have to close the screen recording. I'll come back to it later. The link is here. I hope you gained something from this video. If you did, then consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Madras Joint Replacement Center MJRC. Like and share, and smash that bell icon after subscribing to receive notifications when I post more videos. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.